I love people who dream. You know?
Job 33 from verse 14.
Oh, yes.
The Bible says, for God speaketh once.
For God what?
Speaketh once.
Speaketh once. So this is why I'm taking my time to give you all these things. So you don't say, I'm not hearing God. So because you don't dream, you say, I don't. At least if you don't dream, you should perceive. If you don't perceive, hear from people. If you don't hear from people, at least see signs. Any of these things, if you are able to master them, any of them, you will be hearing from God for yourself. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yea, twice, yet man perceiveth it not.
God speak once, twice. That twice there doesn't mean he will tell you and he will tell you again. Okay? God speak once, but the thing repeat itself twice. When God spoke to Pharaoh, it came twice. The dream came twice, but one dream. One message came twice. Once have I spoken, twice have I heard. God speaks once and it echoes. Because the first one you didn't decode it. It comes again and again. So you still see the same dream in different ways, but communicating one message. But man, the problem is man. So that means if you are ever going to hear God, you have to leave the realm of being a man. Men don't perceive. It takes spirit to perceive or to understand the voice of God.
15. In a dream.
In where?
In a dream.
God speak where? God speak where?
In a dream.
Many of us are all sleeping. I hope you are seeing vision as you are sleeping. Okay?
In a vision.
In a dream and in a vision.
Of the night.
Of the night.
When deep sleep.
So that means your night hour should not be wasted. It's a time where God communicates to you. So you don't sleep because you are tired. You don't sleep because you feel like sleeping. You sleep because you want to hear from God. Because many a time God knows that many of us are too busy in the day. Even when He is talking to you through sign, you will not get it. Even when He's using people to talk to you, you will not get it. He allows you to go to bed. Then begin to speak to you in your dream. So don't go to bed because you are tired. Go to bed prepared to get a message from God.
When deep sleep falleth upon men.
When deep sleep. The word deep sleep, it means when you are at the state of death. Where you don't know where you are. Okay? The state of death, that was the realm where Adam was. At that time, God comes to you to minister to you.
In slumberings upon the bed. 16. He said, then he opened the ears of men.
Then he opened the ears of men. Now, which ears is open? The spiritual ears is now open. Because during the day, your spiritual ears is deaf. Because you hear the noise of everything around you. You hear there is no money to pay house rent. You hear there is no job. There is no food to eat. It becomes impossible for you to hear God at that time. So God waits for you at night to sleep. So when you fall asleep, God shut this physical ear. That's why even rats are moving in your room, you're not aware. Your physical ear is deaf. Then God open your spiritual ears so that you can begin to hear from Him.
And sealed their instructions.
Next verse.
That He may withdraw man from his purpose.
So that He may withdraw man from his purpose.
And hide pride from man.
Okay, next verse.
He keepeth back his soul from the pit.
He keepeth back the soul of a man from the pit in the dream.
And his life from perishing by the sword.
The sword that you cannot see. Through dream.
Verse 19.
It's okay. So if you can develop your dream life, there are so many dangers you can avert. Hallelujah. People will tell me, Pastor, I don't dream. There is no one that does not dream. The problem is your dream life is under attack. That's the truth. Hallelujah. At least once in a week, you should see something. Sometimes not about you, or sometimes about other people. Because life is not just about you. Oh, I don't dream. Some people will dream, they will forget. They don't remember their dreams. The reason for that I've explained to us before online. Number one is because when you over-labored yourself in a day, your body becomes so tired. That's why the Bible said the spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. When your flesh is weak, that is what they call the time of handover. It is your spirit man that goes out to experience things. So when your spirit man comes back to your body, he's supposed to hand over the information to your physical body. But when your physical body is weak, it will not be able to grab the information. Then you lose it. When you wake up, you say, I thought I was dreaming, I can't remember. Why? Because your physical body was in the state of weakness. So if you want to enjoy your dream, there are some things you need to do. Number two, when you overfeed yourself, before you go to bed, you eat funfun, you eat eba. This thing will weaken your physical body. So at the time of handover, it becomes a battle between your spirit and your flesh. So when your spirit man comes, seeing your body every time in a state of weakness, you cannot remember your dream when you wake up. Number three, when you sleep in the place of so much comfort, AC is on you, fan is on you, it weakens your physical body. Many of us go to bed tired, wake up tired. We keep wasting our night. Keep wasting our night. God will come to talk to you, warn you about your children, about dangers at the head of your wife, about your job, your businesses. You wake up, you don't remember. Just imagine that Joseph, the father of Jesus physically, okay, let me use the word, forgot his dream. That God said, take the child to Egypt. Oh, I forgot. Oh, ew. Christ will die at infancy. He was a master of dream. He said, go to Egypt. Look at what the angel told him. He said, go to Egypt. I will bring you words there. So you don't receive one dream. Listen to me. Dream is like a book. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. If you get chapter 1 and you are not prepared, you will miss everything. If Joseph was not a master of dreams, he will go to Egypt and will forget his dream. He will remain in Egypt, thinking that God said he should remain here. Because the angel promised him, I will bring you words again. And the angel brought the words and said, go back to your land. Those that sought the child, they are dead. Abraham was a master who understand how to master the dream. All his encounters were in the dream. The men of old, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, and the rest of them were men of dreams. Hallelujah. I was praying here last week. I was the only one that came for the midnight prayer for Saturdays. I was praying here, I was praying. And the Lord showed me a vision. The Lord showed me something. I wasn't sleeping, but it was like a trance. It came. And what the Lord told me, the next day happened. It happened. Your dream life. You must be ready for dream. Before you go to bed, get a book and a paper. Get a book and a pen, Beside you are telling God, I am willing to hear from you tonight. It is an act of faith. Telling God, talk to me, I will hear.